This is my birthday month. Happy birthday to me! Hey guys, DeeDee is here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am setting up my February, and for this month I chose to use another sticker sheet. What a surprise! This time it is red with hearts. And my apologies in advance, this month's setup is very similar to my January setup. But to my defense, I have a 14-month-old toddler and it is not that easy to find time to do a nice, new and fresh theme setup. This already took me one full day to actually film. But okay, let's get back to the actual setup. My approach here is the same as before. First, I am laying down the foundation. I am sticking down the star of the show, which is the red heart sticker, and writing down what goes where. Later I will come back with the color and washi tapes. On the right side I have my mini calendar. I really enjoy this type of calendar setup and I am happy that I actually ditched the big calendar. Please don't take a shot every time I say word setup. You will be probably drunk by the end of this video. On my left side I have my 101 things in 2024, or in this case in February. I stumbled a little bit here because I didn't have a space for word in, but in the end I managed to solve the problem. I think I have to do the decoration part smaller for my March setup. But now onto my next spread, my trackers. I am actually switching places for my daily trackers and YouTube planner. This month I decided to add 4 more trackers. I don't want to call them habit trackers because taking painkillers should not be a habit. And because now I will have 8 trackers instead of 4, I need more space for them. Okay, I have to confess, I don't like how this page looks. I think the main problem is that the Dutch door cutout is too jagged. I didn't think of that when I did my cutting, but that's definitely what I will be taking into account for other months. So I try to rectify the situation with those hearts, but I think that I failed this task. How do you think? Do you agree to my assessment? Thankfully, the right side is looking so much better. It always amazes me that the more simpler things are, the better they look. I should always remember that. Better do less and be proud of a result than overdo and be disappointed. Next, I have my list setups, my master to-do and my sewing list. Like before, this spread is for writing things down, so I am keeping this very simple and clean. And finally, I have arrived at the point when I had to decide my colors and washi tapes. And I landed on the red and green colors. I just hope that in the end it won't look too Christmassy. You have to tell me, does this look too Christmassy? After coloring my trackers, I can finally fill them in. My trusty cleaning tracker. I really have to do better with my cleaning. But it's not that easy to find time to do it. I am hopeful that I'm getting better with this task every month, at least by a little. And finally, I can fill in my daily trackers. So what I am going to track? My old 4 trackers are the same, no sugar, workout, painkillers and date night. And I am adding, first it is sewing tracker. The idea is to do at least 30 minutes of sewing every day. And that of course does not mean that I have to only sew. It could be like copying out patterns, sorting fabric scraps, doing sewing related things, anything. And I am adding this tracker because I have too many projects in my mind and I actually want to finish them all in some day. Second, I am adding photos. This tracker means that I will try to do 15 minutes of photo sorting per day. Otherwise, I will never sort my photo library and my long-term project will not be fulfilled at all. Third tracker I am adding is water drinking. I am very bad at drinking it. I can drink lots of coffee and tea, but water, nope. So the idea is to drink at least 750 milliliters of water. This is the size of my water bottle, and I will consider as a victory if I will drink most of the bottle per day. And finally, I am adding walking the dog tracker. Usually in fall and winter, I tend to become lazy in this department because usually it is cold or wet or just horrible weather outside. But of course, it is not that great for the dog not to have daily walks. So I have a tracker to motivate me to do at least one walk per day. And I just now realized that I forgot to add color for my 101 things title. I'm looking at the finished result and it is naked. I will fix that after I'll finish this voiceover. So my main monthly setup is done. It is time to make some simple decorations for my dailies. Definitely I will try to change these decorations for my next month's setup. I just didn't have time to think too much for February setup. But in March, please come back to see what I have changed in my decoration style. This is done. Now let's add some things I know already in February, like this week I'm going to have from 16 to 19 Grand Prix, Sudoku round 2. The other things I will fill in later. Next, let's see what I'm going to do with my 101 things. First, it's my birthday. DeeDee birthday. Second, I'm going to bake a cake. And the rest things I think I will wait to fill in because January is not done, and well, I haven't done anything in January yet, but there's still time, so I can do things, and depending on what I will do, I will add other things here. So let's go to my long-term tasks. I have already done 2023 and 2022, 2021 and 2020. I am almost done with 2019. I haven't done anything with photos, that's why I am adding that tracker. And I am in the middle of decluttering office. Next time I will definitely be done with that. Depop is ongoing, and let's add here some pictures. This is just for the reference, of course, because full better quality pictures I have in my photo library. And while I am here, let's add a border. Good, this is done. Alright, then that's about it for now. So January flip through I'm going to do in March when the January will be done, but for now this is what I have. I have 101 things and my calendar with events. I will fill them in later. I love how this looks. Next, all my trackers. I don't know, I don't like this part. I will have to think different ideas for this side of cutting them, and I hope I will do great with trackers. Now next I have cleaning, of course, on YouTube. Then I have my lists, master to-do list and sewing list, and my weeklies. For weeklies or dailies I will need probably 5 pages, so in my 6th page it's going to be my gardening calendar. I have to start to think about that already. I have to do some seeding? What is the correct name? I don't know. I hope you understand that. If not, that never mind. But for now, if you enjoyed the video, please consider to subscribe, and I will see you soon in my March bullet journal setup. Bye!